Yo, what's up, Big Daddy Nation? So I restarted my game, Zabuza and Haku getting clapped, Big Daddy game. And I'm just gonna do a tutorial because there's a lot of new people joining in SL copies, so I'm gonna show you how to play the game. So this is acidic.
What's poppin'? My name's Acidic, also known as Ghetto Mephisto, and I am the sole maker of something called Brittle, the best one in
No,
the
I
world.
made it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
This is
No,
this
I
all
made.
me, nigga.
Shut up. Alright, so when you start, you'll see this plus on the left side of the screen. I'm gonna have to set you to a different village. Just rejoin real quick so I can show queuing. When you spawn, you're gonna have like $100. I would go buy a katana in whatever village you spawn in.
Some villages don't all have $100 katanas.
In Mist, it's like 43, I think. I think in Leaf, it's like 90 something. It depends on what village you spawn in.
By the way, y'all, if y'all don't remember me, I am also known as the Slug Master from one of Jace's other videos. We clap Zabuza, the Kage.
Oh, why is it raining? What?
Oh, that's where I use the lightning dew tool there. Don't worry about it.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Oh no, you gotta shoot fire. You gotta shoot a fire dew tool or a lava dew tool, then in the air. You see that cloud?
Bro. Alright, so the katana and mist is inside of this building on the left. $43. I would buy that. And then you'll press this click this plus. If you're in combat, then you can't do it. But you'll click this plus and then click the Q button, acidic Q up. Are you in combat?
No.
Oh, wait. Did you rejoin after I set your village?
But let me do it one more time. It did mess up though.
Try. Why is M3 still in game? I bet he's still mad about. Bro, y'all wiped him. I forgot why. Or was it me who wiped him?
That's Matthew.
Funo Uchiha?
Oh no, not him. Oh yeah, bro. I don't know who that is. I don't know that nigga.
I thought I wiped him. I guess I didn't. Probably let him live or something. Oh yeah, no, I'll show it later. Alright, there. When you queue up, you'll get a random mission. I think there's scroll, defend the scroll, steal the... I forgot what it was. I think it's like a chalice or something. This is defend the VIP.
Steal flowers. Some of them are for other shit.
I don't do missions. I'm too goated.
You get paid by me. You usually be living off my bankroll sometimes when I'm Kage.
My bankroll is 25,000. I killed like every other Kage. Because I'm good at the game. It's because I'm good at the game. For VIP, you have to come up here, and I think it's on top of this rock. And you just walk up there.
Yeah.
After you do missions, you'll have trainings. There's push-up training, kunai, hand sign, weighted legs, and then block training. The only good ones are push-up and kunai. You do push-up and then kunai and then repeat. If you do the same mission back-to-back, then it only gives you half the XP you would get if you do it fresh. In Leaf, the missions would be over here next to this big tree. Over.
Here's a tip coming from me. If you have a strong clan, I suggest getting the clan moves, like if you're Uchiha in Leaf or Hazuki in Mist, Hoshigaki, stuff like that. Or Uzumaki Stone. I recommend saving your points.
Yeah. So after you do trainings, you will start ranking up. There's also a drink you can use to get 2x XP. There's a method to double rank in this game. If you get the drink and then rank up, then it'll give you 2 ranks instead of 1, and then I think it doesn't give you the rank cooldown. The drink at Leaf, I don't know what happened to the building. It shows in the studio, but it doesn't here, so it's bugged. But this is what it looks like without the building. You buy the, I think the blue, no, it's the Minty Wonder that gives extra training XP. To check your XP, you type check XP me, and then you see I have negative 9 mission XP because I just lost a mission, and then 274 combat. If you M1 someone that's not in your village, then you get a certain amount of combat XP. So after you start ranking up, oh yeah, if you're below D- rank, it says my rank right here, I'm a legend, which is rank 25. If you're below D- rank, then you'll only queue with people below D-, but once you hit D-, you go into any rank that's above that. Okay, so after you start ranking up, you'll get skill points. So press M to open your skill tree. You can see how many skill points you have right here. Hold or use WASD to move around this. So you have a primary and a secondary element. Mine is fire and earth. So that means that I get, or it doesn't cost as much chakra to use fire jutsu or earth jutsu. So the first thing you want to do is click substitution right here. Press R to substitute. If you substitute before getting hit by a jutsu or a player on M1, then it substitutes that and teleports you like.
It needs to be their last M1 though.
Yeah. You can also substitute fall damage like
There's
that.
also combination things. If you hit somebody with a certain amount of fire jutsus, if you use a wind jutsu on them, it will do extra damage. Or
Yeah.
if they have a water effect, extra damage if you were to use lightning next.
Yeah. So water and lightning is honestly the best thing, but if you get earth as your element, don't even bother getting earth jutsu. I mean, earth pillar is pretty decent.
Don't bother with it unless you want Earth Fist. It's
Yeah.
pretty much one of the really good things about it, Earth Fist.
Earth Dragon Bomb, I guess, is alright. So is Rock Gun. But the really good elements are like fire. Lightning's really good. Chidori's pretty good. I use Chidori over Lightning.
Only get Chidori if you're an Uchiha, or unless you want to get the moves behind it.
If you use Chidori without Sharingan on, then you get this kind of tunnel vision right here. But if you turn Sharingan on, it goes away. There's also Genjutsu for Uchihas. So to awaken a Sharingan or a visual jutsu like Chinoiki Jutsu, you need to watch somebody
Kill your mom.
Your mom. Okay, so after you start getting your jutsu, start ranking up, that's about the time you'd want to, start participating in lore events and start trying to get stuff above jutsu. Other than jutsu, there's specs that you can get. There's tailed beasts, modes.
Specs that you make in lore.
Yeah, Tenseigan if you're Uchiha Mangekyo, and Eternal Mangekyo if you're Uchiha. Tenseigan if you're Hyuga.
An example of a custom spec is my Brittle.
Brittle's bad, shut up.
Gym Cloak. Shut up, once
Brittle's
you
bad.
buff it, it's gonna be golded. Shut up.
Nah, shut up, Brittle's bad, L. So there's custom Jin Cloak. So Jin progression works like, okay, so press J to pop your Jin Cloak, and then after about, depending on what Jin you have, Six Tails goes berserk in about 30 seconds, I would say. And then you just have to get someone to knock you while you're berserked, and then that gives you 1 Jin XP. It takes like 50 to master One Tails. Okay, after that you get it mastered, you get a custom cloak, and that's just like, I'm just going over all the specs. If you just want to know how to queue up and progress the game, then that's like the first part of the video. Then another thing you could get after you finish getting max rank and all that is you could progress to the legend and god rank. I'm a legend. And all that. You could also reach a status and lore so high that you get a clan called Jiken. When I set you to that clan, you keep all your old clan jutsu, but you gain about 200-400 HP, and you get the time style unlocked. There's also other clans like Wu. I'm not gonna do Otsutsuki very often, but if I feel like giving somebody it, I probably will. So that's about it for specs and all the moves and how to start playing. So
There's also locks in the game. If you go all taijutsu, you can no longer use ninjutsu. Only ninjutsu you will be able to use from your clan, and you can get kenjutsu locked, where you can only use your sword moves.
oh yeah, I forgot to
Clan
say
moves,
something
yes.
about that. So if you get a bad element or an element you don't like, you can go down the Kenjutsu skill tree, which is honestly one of the really best skill trees. There's also legendary swords of the mist.
Want that from me base when I clapped with it.
So the way the map works, let me start from Final Valley. If you're looking towards the statues and go right, then you can find your way to mist through either here or going down here through this tunnel. If you want to get to Cloud, you just go straight up, follow this water, and then you're at Cloud Village. If you want to get to Stone, you go left of Cloud across this bridge. There's Stone. This is an unused village. If you want to get to Sound, you take a left of the bridge, and then here you're at Sound Village. What's the next village? Next, there's something over here that I forgot. Sand Village. You take a left from the statues. Just follow this trail directly left of Sound Village. That waterfall is just useless. Over here is also another entrance. And then over here is tuning exams. And that should be it. I'm probably going to add these clouds over certain villages.
It's also a cool effect where if you use fire jutsus around a certain part of the map, it'll start to rain and lightning will be easier to use. Less chakra.
So I'm gonna send a link to the Discord in the description of this video. If you have any questions, just ping me. Most of the time I'm in school, but yeah, that should be it. Anyway, hope this helped. Yeah, make sure to join the Discord, by the way, because it's mostly lore. All right, see ya.